It's Jeremy Williams with the Bannock Real Estate Group, and I just want to let you know we put together these videos because it's really important to us that we get relevant, accurate information into the marketplace as the market changes so you can make the best decisions. If you like the information we're providing, please subscribe. It makes a big difference for us. And then also, if you'd like to see a certain video about a certain topic, make a comment. We'd love to hear from you. With that, let's get into it. Hey, it's Jeremy Williams, broker owner of the Bannock Real Estate Group, and today we're going to be talking about October stats, October numbers. What a crazy year it's been. I mean, compared to the first quarter of this year when it was extreme seller's market, homes were selling for considerably overpriced, to now we're in a little bit more of a normalizing market. And so what I want to do is get a feel for where we've been, but also get an idea of where we're going. Right now, it is more important than ever that you're working with a real estate agent that understands the numbers to help you make smart decisions, whether you're buying, selling, or investing in real estate. It's going to make all the difference in the world moving forward. So let's go over some of the things that we're seeing. First, if you've been watching my videos, you know I really pay attention to what we call absorption rate. Absorption rate is basically supply and demand. Are there more houses than buyers or more buyers than houses? Right now, our market absorption rate is 2.2 months of inventory, which 6 months of inventory is a normal market. It means we're still in a pretty extreme seller's market, although not as extreme as we've seen over the last 2 years. So although it is still a seller's market, there's more inventory to choose from. It's dispersing buyers out to more homes. They're less competitive, and you actually have a chance to negotiate, whether it's inspections or some other criteria that might find, which is certainly taking some pressure. It's a normalizing type market as we move forward. I would expect to see that continue. Actually, I think we're going to go from 2 months. We might even see 3 months or 4 months of inventory. Again, going more towards a normal market. Doesn't mean it's something we should be concerned about. It's actually going to help you get from one house to another and actually be able to probably find something that fits your needs and your price range a little bit easier than it's been the last couple of years. Next, I'm looking at list to sales price. So on average, are the buyers continuing to push the prices past the asking price, which would be an indication that our price is continuing to appreciate, or are we starting to see them pull back a little bit and negotiate under asking price? The last 2 years, we've certainly seen, I think we've averaged about 105, 107% list to ask price. So we've continually for 2 years seen prices go up and above the asking price. Well, last month was one of the first times in a while that we've seen it come underneath. It's actually 98% list to sales price. So what that means is we're hitting a little bit peak in price. The buyers are able to negotiate a little bit, but 98% list to sales price is what I'd consider normal. It's certainly not something to be scared of. It just says that our prices are probably gonna, I don't want to say soften, but probably not gonna, they're certainly not gonna go up the way they have for the last couple of years. So one of the things that we want to look at is, why is this happening? Well, the government's using our interest rate as a tool for trying to curb inflation, which means they're trying to slow down how fast housing is increasing, because at some point it's so unattainable, people aren't going to be able to afford to live in any of their communities. So by increasing the interest rate is going to slow down how fast prices are increasing. And know that it's looking like this is going to be a short-term approach. Might be a couple months, might be a year. But what they want is the market just to be flat. It's not going to be super fast or super slow, but be flat, just kind of normalize a little bit, have people get readjusted, and then they'll have the ability, we've heard reports, maybe this time next year, rates might even come down as low as 4% or in the 4s. If we can stay somewhere in that range for the long run, we're going to be in great shape. So if I'm a buyer, I think the next 6 months are going to be a great time to be looking for a house. There's a lot of options out there. A lot of people hear about a high interest rate and they get turned off by even the thought of buying a house. Know that there's all kinds of loans out there. We can buy down the rates. We can use ARMs to get a lower rate over a short-term period. I've even heard of loans of like first-time home buyers that get in 0% down, no mortgage insurance. So there may be a way to get you into a house. If you have any questions, reach out to us, because it's really important that you know what you're getting yourself into and what's the best path forward with somebody that knows the information. You can reach us, of course, at 406-926-6767, and we look forward to talking to you soon.